The discipline of architecture is inescapably haunted by the specters of the past. Post-war architecture has false pretensions of novelty. However, all new architecture, whether self-aware or not, is, in fact, suppressed memories. Architecture is a collection of narcissistic posers in a constant game of one-upmanship. Posing is an inherently vain act in which architectural chicanery is masked by novelty. Like pornography, these posers provide unsustainable satisfaction which quickly subsides with the desire for actual intimacy. Posing is a form of memory. Whether architecture realizes it or not, it always evokes something from the past. While posing is sometimes necessary, when it parades under the guise of novelty, it betrays architecture's self-referential nature. As the language of architecture has been fully formed, all new architecture consists only of existing symbols, which are memories. Architectural memory is inextricably tied to language. Modernism attempted to create a universal language in order to impose altruistic design on the world. In doing so, it failed to recognize the individual needs of various cultures and histories. It became synonymous with its failed blocks of public housing towers and overexposed glass houses. It became banal and proved ineffectual. Postmodernism, on the other hand, developed an exhaustive language in order to accommodate the cultures and histories modernism rejected. In its refusal of homogeneity, postmodern architecture became the proverbial Tower of Babel. Because of the atomization, postmodernism lost its effect and also proved ineffectual. We propose new worlds for the future. These worlds use the diverse language of postmodernism, interiorized and condensed into the mass-producible forms of the modernist glass box. These encapsulations serve as disparate memories, and when placed next to and in conjunction with one another form immanent worlds. Like the Library of Babel, the worlds are created through the endless combinations of the various symbols of the language. To avoid the temptation to superficially pose and return to true intimacy with the discipline, the new worlds must exist in isolation. Through the deployment of the worlds, there is the potential to discover what is new, not original or novel per se, but rather what is unexplored. In exiling architecture, we force it to engage in a state of self-reflection while simultaneously operating as self-sufficient worlds. Modernism failed to solve societal problems that still persist, and postmodernism has outlived its usefulness. Both haunt our memories. Rather than avoid the specters of architecture, the new worlds will embrace them and appropriate these memories and turn inwardly to re-establish the discipline.